Hey, what's up everyone? Shaun Murray here. And right now I am surfing behind this Centurion RI 245. You guys can go check out my YouTube channel where we did a complete review of this thing in 2 videos. But I want to talk to you guys about surf zones. Apologize if it sounds like I'm yelling, but I am next to the back of the boat. Now, if you're into wake surfing, this may be of interest to you. There's so many times where I go out and do some coaching of people surfing, and this is where they're surfing, okay? But there's so much more real estate. Now, of course, that's gonna vary on what boat you're behind, but there's a lot more real estate, especially on this boat, to where you can do a lot of tricks, whether it's here, up here, starting here, moving to there. And so what I do when I'm coaching people is I break up the wave into 4 zones. Like I said, every boat's gonna break up those zones differently with different lengths, heights, but this gives me a reference to tell you what we're working on and how we're gonna do that. So starting at the beginning, zone 1, this is where you basically aren't gonna be able to do much movement. This is where you're like right at the back of the boat. I'm nearly on the platform. This, if you're in this zone, you pretty much wanna get out of it. So you wanna get back into, this is zone 2. This is where the wave starts to open up and you can move around. You can even get a little bit of air right here, but that's still pretty tight. When I'm getting back to where the wave is just about to stand up, this is zone 3, okay? What you're looking for is that wave getting kind of vertical, and this is where a lot of surfing can happen. Now zone 4, that's the end of the wave. The visual indicator is the spray coming off the side of the boat. So this spray right here, this spray coming off the side, you can see a line in the water. And that line, where it meets me, is gonna be about at the end. And this is where you kind of start to get shut down. I can feel the push is starting to go away a little bit. So this is where you gotta kind of pump. So this is the end of zone 4. So this visual line, that's when you know, okay, if you wanna stay in it, scoot up a little bit. So when you're at the end of zone 3 and 4, this is where you can begin to get a lot of speed to do tricks. Whether you want to get a little air, whether you want to go up and do a little bit of a slide. So now putting it into use. Like I said, most surfing should be happening in 3. There's so many people who surf right here. Now, something that can also help you get back into zone 3 and maybe even 4 is a bigger board. So if you're a big dude, get on a board that has more volume. Surf styles can definitely help with that. But here I am mostly in 3. I'll come back to 4 a little bit. Here's kind of getting back to 4. You can build up speed. Coming into 2, like that's in 3. But the biggest reason for this is so when I'm not only coaching people, that they can understand what I'm saying. All right, for this 360, we're gonna start back almost in 4. We're gonna build up speed and then go do the trick up in 2. But it also just lets you know, like, all right, where am I spending my time? Am I up in 2? Am I getting back into 3? And it'll kind of just allow you to realize you've got more wave than you knew. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this and apply it into a 360. And when I make it, I'm stoked. But what I do is I start back right here. I'm gonna start back in like 3. You don't have to like push yourself into 4. And then I'm gonna go up kind of at the peak of the wave up around 2. So here I am, I'm going through 3. I'm gonna go up into 2. Woo! Almost overspun that. Well, hopefully this has helped you guys out in just understanding how much wave maybe you have that you were potentially not using, and also this visual line to see where that power exists. Always appreciate when you guys like and share. If you don't subscribe, you can consider doing that. You could also hit the notification bell. If you got any questions or comments, you guys can put those below. No matter what you're doing, always enjoy your ride. Peace.